Are you stuck in the story you tell about who you are? Could your story be keeping you stuck? So many of us have a story we tell about who and why we are, and we don't even realize it. We tell it to ourselves and to others over and over. For example, that's just how I was raised. Life isn't fair. I always find a way to screw things up. I'm damaged goods. I'm too old or too young. I always choose the wrong guy. Everyone else is the problem. I can never lose this weight. I'll never get sober. Does any of that sound familiar? Because I've definitely said a lot of those things. While some of these stories may be true, many of them don't have to be true. They're based on the past, and that's done and gone. They're based in fear, and they allow the ego to keep us safe, but they hold us back. We don't need to be protected by our ego all the time. What if you started telling yourself a different story about what's possible for you? Would new doors open if your perspective shifted? Would your life change if you were willing to look at it differently? What if you believed that anything available to other people was also available to you? What would that look like? What if you visualized what it is you want? Visualize what it would feel like to have that or to be there, and then revel in it. Don't worry about the how or the why. Don't focus on why you can't get it or the obstacles. Focus on the feeling of having it. Focus on how it would feel to not wake up and have to have a drink. That's my experience. Focus on how it would feel to not be plagued with calls from, toxic family members or, romantic partners. Focus on how it would feel to run your own company or to, be cooking all the time, whatever it is, starting your exercise routine and like sticking to that. How would that feel to actually show up for that thing and live it and embody it? And then get busy. Let's put it on paper. Physically take it out of your mind and bring it into the world, starting with writing your intention to achieve it and to receive it. You can research it if that's necessary. Start taking the actions of the person in the place that you want to be. Ask questions, watch videos, take courses, but start looking into how to make that possible. If there's So the first step is recognizing the part of your story that you want to change. Are you finally done telling yourself that you'll never make more money or never buy a house or that only assholes are attracted to you or that that's just the way that it is? It doesn't have to be. You get to decide. You get to decide what needs to change and then be willing to believe that it can. Start recognizing where you participate in your own limiting thoughts and your own behaviors. I'm here to tell you that your life can change drastically, but no one's going to do it for you. Figure out what you want and then want it more. Believe that the change is possible, not in other people changing, but in you. The change that you want in yourself is possible. And there's more to life than what we're giving ourselves. Let's take our cup from the cupboard. Our cup is our life. Figure out what we want to fill that cup with. And take small actions to start adding to that cup. Let's put our oxygen mask on first. Let's start taking care of ourselves so that then we have enough of ourselves to give to other people. The expression, my cup runneth over, that means you have so much in yourself that it pours over and spills into the lives of the people around you. Like so many of us pour from an empty cup and we just focus, we have this idea of ourselves that we are who we are to other people or what we give to other people or how other people see us. But when we lay down and go to bed at night, like they're not there. It's just me, myself, and I. So how am I living for myself? Like there's a good way to be selfish. Like the better care I take of myself, the more I have to give my husband, the better care I take of my dogs, the more interaction I'm going to have with my friends and family. But when all I'm doing is pouring and my well is dry, I'm not giving anybody anything that they need, especially not myself. So if this hits home, if this makes sense, please comment, reach out, email me, DM me, so that we can talk about it, because I think I can help. Remember that feelings aren't facts. And in order to change your life, you first have to change your thoughts. The impossible is possible if you let it be.